Welcome back to the Roma career mode, where right now we have a 92 manager popularity rating. That is absolutely mental. I can't remember the last time it was 92. I don't think I've had it that high in FIFA 22. I think we'd have to go back to FIFA 21. But we've got a bunch of games that I've played off camera. I'm going to go ahead and show you the highlights. As you know, there's a lot of Conference League fixtures we've been doing and a lot of fixtures within the Serie A as well. I want to get towards January for this episode so we can make a few tweaks to the team. So let's go through those highlights right now, and then we'll come back in just a moment. I haven't done this in so long, talking over the gameplay. Look at this man, Adam Hlojek, 3 goals in his last game, of course, and we're up into our next game in good form. And let's see if we can get a goal straight away here. Just 13 minutes in, but it was actually a really bad first touch. It let him down a little bit. Could have been another goal to his tally. Is he going to be our top scorer come the end of the season? I think he might be. We'll see, though. Zaniolo with a long shot. Yep, that's kind of left the stadium. His long shots are really good. That one wasn't. Here's Pellegrini, also a long shot coming in, but this time it was saved. Coming up towards half-time, still 0-0. Zaniolo swerves and turns his defender. And what a finish that is. After, actually, if you look at this replay, a bit of a physical battle, you'll see the defender almost won this. He got a touch on it, and then Zaniolo was able to just kind of continue running. I mean, he's 6'3", he's quite a physical guy, and that definitely helped out. Now here's Spinazzola after a shot is blocked. Lovely little cross into the box for Perez. What a goal! Oh, it's offside. What a shame. The ball in was so good. It was such a beautiful cross, and Perez finished it so well as well. But of course, it doesn't count. And now, have a look at this for a break. We win the ball back from a corner. Mkhitaryan driving forward, gives it to Perez. The super sub Perez, he is so good off the bench. Gives it to Mkhitaryan. Surely he's going to bury this one. No. It's still only 1-0 after all of these chances. And then in the dying moments of the game, they had a massive chance to equalise. It would have been 2 points dropped. But as you can see, the players are celebrating. We managed to get the win. And that was quite a big one, actually. There's a few moments in that game where maybe it could have gone wrong. We got an offer here for Chris Smalling, which we're going to reject. Not looking to sell him just yet. Maybe next season. He is 32 after all. We will need to replace him at some point. And now we're back into the Conference League here against Halmstads. They are from Sweden, by the way. 2-1 win. So I think that pretty much secures our progress in the Conference League. Haven't lost a game. Of course, it's pretty easy, isn't it? The teams aren't too great. And look at this as well. Pellegrini finally converted to a centre mid. He's gone up by 2 ratings because of it. And now I'm going to put him on box-to-box as well to improve that attacking work rate and his shooting and things like that. The one thing in his game that maybe could be a little bit better is his shooting, even though he's scored a few goals already. Up next, we get an offer for El Shaarawy. We're going to go ahead and decline it. I know you're probably thinking I'm mental. 17 million for a player that really isn't getting into the team, but I like him. He's kind of like a FIFA legend, isn't he? So we're going to keep hold of El Shaarawy for now. Even though it was a very, very good offer. I don't think we'll ever get a better offer than that. We'll see. But we go into our next game, and it's a big one. It's up against Napoli, away from home. Tammy Abraham really should be scoring there in the first 20 minutes, and then Maitland-Niles is offside. That was unfortunate. Couldn't have been a better start, really, and we continue to play really well. Maitland-Niles was playing down the right side. Thought I'd try a little cheeky chip shot there. Probably wasn't the best idea. It wasn't great. It was a bit embarrassing in the end. But we were just playing so well. And then, again, another move that I've ruined towards the end there. Probably should have had a shot with Veretout. But we do get the ball back after the keeper kind of kicks it out with his foot in a weird way. It was a bit of a weird move, that. But nothing happened in the first half. So now we get into the second half. And Napoli were good, by the way. You're seeing a lot of highlights from me. But honestly, they were pretty dangerous on the attack. They just weren't having many shots. That one was saved from Insigne, who's going to Toronto, is he? Is it Toronto he's going to the MLS? That's crazy. And then another save for Patricio there. Finally, we get another break. Maitland-Niles running through on goal. He's got the pace. Onto his right, onto his left, bang. But then the keeper, again, makes a huge save. And I've got to say, this should have been another goal. What a save. That is absolutely incredible. We should be 2-0 up at this point, maybe even 3. But the corner, onto Abraham's head. He's just not missing from there. This guy is insane at headers, and he's got a wicked right foot as well. There are moments where I think Abraham is not very good, and there are moments like this where I think, yeah, okay, this guy is something very, very good. Him and Hlojek up front is really strong. So we managed to get the goal, and we held on. We got a 1-0 win away at Napoli. What a result. 3 points in the bag. And now we get the Youth Academy squad update. No, sorry, this is a monthly scouting update. Going through some of the players here, a lot of them were just simply not good enough, or they were way too young. The realism mod is great, but I don't actually like the fact that you get 13 and 14-year-old Youth Academy players. I mean, that's fine if you're doing a longer career mode, but I'm just not. So a lot of them aren't good enough. We did keep one, and then we have to renegotiate contracts for 2 players that could be leaving if we don't. Mkhitaryan is one of them. Of course, we're going to keep hold of him. One of our better attacking options. We're going to try and get him on the same wages. He does agree an extra year. He will be here next season. Did the same here with my backup goalkeeper, even though I'm never going to really need this guy. We've got a few keepers out on loan that will come back and take his place. But you want to protect your assets. Make sure you keep your players at the club that you think could be worth a decent amount of money. Abraham's happy to be back in the side, by the way, and we go into our next game. Again, we're not really losing many games, so even if they end up in draws or, as usual, picking up wins, then I'm happy. Just staying unbeaten is what I want. But of course, you want to be getting the 3 points as much as you can. I want to win the title. I don't think that's going to happen this season, but we need to keep winning games regardless. And I've got to say, it wasn't a good start. We just, I don't know, we just didn't click in this first half. 1-0 down after 11 minutes. It's Thierry Henry. That's not his name, by the way. But every time I see a player called Henry or Henri in the game, you know, it just reminds me of the king himself. 1-0 down, and then 15 minutes later, look at this passing. Oh my God, what are you meant to do? This is the downside of playing 3 centre-backs. You do leave a little bit of space in front of them. It can be a bit tricky to defend with 2 centre-mids, but that was just an incredible goal. Had to get back in this now. Hlojek on the ball, rolls it to his left, powers past the defender. He's got no chance catching up. And what a finish! Oh my God, it just, tucked away into the corner. Beautiful stuff from Hlojek. It's another goal for the youngster, the number 20. And it is a really tidy finish. Love that. So we're back in the game. Just before half-time here, into injury time. Spinazzola through on goal. We're going to look to pass this to Tammy Abraham. And it's 2-2. Oh, no. No, it's not. I couldn't get the power behind it. That was one of the weirdest moments of the game. I just could not believe that I didn't smash that into the top right corner. He went way too soft on that one. Okay, now into the second half. Pellegrini into Hlojek with the first time over the top pass into Perez, who again comes on as a super sub. He smashes one and it's just wide of the post. It's centimetres you're going to see in this replay. And my God, I love this guy. Perez is a really good player and he's got such a strong left foot. Would have loved that to go in to equalise. But then we do get the equaliser because Hlojek passes it over the top for Zaniolo. It's a goal and an assist for Hlojek, and Zaniolo gets his goal. Lovely. I think it was a volley. I don't think it was a half volley. I'm pretty sure he hit this straight away. Past the keeper on his right side. We get this stupid replay. I'm just going to cut straight to the last bit here. Yeah, that's a volley. It is straight away. Clean. Ball in the air. Lovely finish. And then a chance to win it right at the end. But Maitland-Niles, well, he's a right wing-back. Not really known for his goal-scoring abilities. And that is the end of the highlights. A 2-2 draw despite being 2-0 down. So we made it to January. We are officially in 5th place. That's not too bad, you know. If you look at losses, we've only lost 1 game. I mean, 1 game. I don't think I thought about this at the time, but when I lost to Milan, what was it, 3-0? That was my first loss of the season. And I didn't even think about it at the time. The problem has been draws. I'm scoring a good amount of goals. I'm in that kind of top 6 teams with the amount of goals I've scored. Top 5 even. And defensively, not as good, but not bad. A 14 goal difference. It's the same as Juventus, yet we are a massive 7 points above them. So we're going into the halfway point of this season in very good shape. Almost halfway. So Milan are still leading the way by 5 points. Inter are in second. We've got Atalanta up in third with Napoli in fourth. So it's interesting. Who's at the bottom? Cagliari, Hellas Verona and Empoli. Bologna level on points with Empoli there as well. The Salernitana team, it's interesting, isn't it? When I played against them recently, it was the first time I ever played them in FIFA in all my years of making a career mode series on YouTube. And it's also the first time I'd ever even said their name out loud. Salernitana. Salernitana? Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? But guys, we are now in the transfer window and we can make a couple of changes before this game against Sampdoria. I don't know who I'm going to sign. We've got 18 million, so I'm thinking one permanent signing, which I think I might go with Sergio Oliveira, and then maybe a loan deal for a centre-back, because we are certainly struggling in those positions. So we're looking at his value, really. Sergio Oliveira is around 12 million. Maybe we can get a better deal. We can try maybe 10. Let's see if we can get this deal done. Let's go transfer fee, 10 million. Just straight up, 10 million. Let's see if they're willing to do the deal. 10.7. That's pretty good. Can I squeeze just a teeny bit more out of this? 10.5. 10.6. There you go. I mean, it's good negotiations, and we will be accepting that. That's a very good price for a 80 rated midfielder that is realistic. He could be joining them in real life. Maybe by the time this video goes live, he's moved. But I think it's 12 million in real life, so it's pretty accurate. The realism mod is realistic. I don't know what kind of wage he's going to want, though. He wants to be an important squad role. I think we can give him that. 2-year deal. I'm going to go for a 3-year. He should accept that, no problem. Okay, we don't need a release clause. He's on 20,000, so I think realistically we're going to have to do at least maybe 40. I'm gonna throw in 40 and 100 grand up front, because we saved 100 grand in that deal when I requested a little bit of a cheaper price. So we'll throw that into the deal. And it's apparently not even close again. This is the second time I've ballsed up negotiation with wages. I'm being too frugal with it, I guess. Okay. What I've realised is he is a set piece taker, isn't he? Yeah, he could be... Well, actually, is he? He's good at long shots. What's his free kicks like? 81. Because we don't actually have a go-to free kick specialist, although we don't really get many. Okay, well, that hasn't really gone to plan. We won't be going with Dominguez, so we'll get rid of him. The other player we could still go for is Kirkchu, but I think we'll just go back in for Sergio Oliveira and, you know, not get his wages wrong. So we'll just stick with him. In terms of a centre-back, let's have a look, because Kumbula is out for another 3 months. We are left with Smalling, and that's it. Smalling is my backup centre-back at the moment. So, yeah, 100%. We need to bring in a centre-back, maybe permanently. It depends on what kind of price it will be. So let's have a look around, shall we? Okay, I think I found some really good options. We have Diallo, who is currently with PSG, and he's linked with so many moves away. I believe Monaco is actually one of the teams he's been linked with. So it could be a permanent deal, potentially, or a loan deal. We've got Malang Sarr from Chelsea. That could be a potential. And we've also got Zagadou from Dortmund. I love his name. Zagadou. I don't know, it's just a really cool name. It just sounds cool. His name's Dan Axel, or Axel Zagadou. I love it. I think I'm quite tempted to go with him because I don't have any other centre-backs like him. He is an absolute brute. 6'5". He's a monster in the air, and there's no doubt in my mind I can get this guy on loan. So do you know what? I'm going to go for it. Please let me. Yes. Because he's just not one of the more favourable defenders with Dortmund right now. So we're just going to go with loan to buy at first, because why not? Gives us an option even if we don't want to. If they say no, we just go with a normal loan. Let's see what happens. And okay, they're only able to let him go on a normal loan, so that's fine by me. We will go with a 6-month short term, and we'll see what kind of price we can get here. They want to do 55% with them paying, 45% me paying, which that's fine by me. The question is, will Zagadou accept it? He will be such a good addition to the squad. Absolute monster of a player. And we'll go in for Oliveira soon. Oliveira. It's one of those. We have Sampdoria up next. I'm way too excited to get these deals done. So what I'm going to do is jump into a match simulation with the first team. And let's see how we get on. It's my first team, which includes Zaniolo playing as a cam. It's basically the same formation, the 3-5-2 that I've been using, but instead of a DM, you have a cam. So it's a bit more of an attacking system, and it's more than good enough to beat a team like Sampdoria. Keep an eye out for Damsgaard, though. He is playing on their left wing, I believe it is, and he will be definitely one to look out for, maybe a future signing. Last time I did a match sim, we were losing the game in the second half. I had to jump in and take over. Oh, we've got a free kick. I'm definitely going to take this. Oh my God, it's snowing. Okay. I'm going to shoot because why not? Loads of power, a bit of whip. Go on. Oh my. No, no one saw that. Oh, we're in. Ah, it doesn't matter. Hey, look, guys, I scored the free kick with Abraham. Who would have thought that Abraham was a free kick taker? He's taken it and smashed it in. No, not quite. But, guys, who cares? We scored. And that means it's 1-0 with just 30 minutes on the clock. We could potentially get another goal here. Go on. Oh, we almost did with Spinazzola. That could have potentially killed off the game early in the first half. I don't think we'll be conceding too many. Can we get another one here? Why did Hlojek hit that to the right side? Surely he should have hit it to the left there. Wait, what? It's half-time? And they have a red card. I'm presuming it was the free kick that I jumped in and definitely didn't take and didn't miss. But yeah, they got a sending off for that. Interesting. So in this second half, we should really put them to the sword. We should be scoring a few goals here against 10 men, okay? I'm expecting at least 3-0. This is just terrible. I can barely get the ball, apparently. Okay, we've got a throw now. Next time the ball goes out, I will be making some changes because I don't know what it is. Once again in FIFA, as soon as I go down to 10, they go down to 10 men, my team don't do anything. Come on. There's another chance gone. Is the ball ever going to go back out of play, though? That's the question. Come on, cross it in. Cross it. Oh, my God. Okay, it gives us a chance to change it. Karsdorp off and Perez on. I'm going to go attacking options. Mkhitaryan on. And let's go Shomorodov and take off Hlojek because Abraham is back from injury recently. We need to keep him playing games, get that sharpness back up. And I reckon he'll get us a goal. Oh, another chance that we don't score. They've equalised. They've actually equalised in the last few moments. Right, we're jumping in the snow. I hate playing in the snow, but I think on PC it's actually a little bit better than it is on PS5. You can't see anything with the next-gen snow. Here is Tammy Abraham. Over to Mkhitaryan. Finding space. In for Zaniolo. It's a good turn. Hits it. The rebound was there, but Yoshida gets in the way. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get a last-minute winner here unless I win the ball right now. No. Again, it's just going to be another draw. The bane of my season so far. The only reason we're not further up the table right now is because of results like this where I'm this close to getting a win and I fall at the final hurdle. It's another draw. It's another 2 dropped points, but it is what it is. At least now we can get some signings done. I saw both Milan clubs have won their games, so that's not good. Wait, what? My manager rating's gone up to 98 now. It was 92 at the start of this episode. Now it's 98. That makes no sense. I mean, I've won some games, but I've drawn some as well. But good news, guys. Maybe that's part of the reason my manager rating has gone up. I've loaned in Zagadou. We have a new centre-back. Oh, I can't believe it. Finally. So frustrating that the on loan Kumbula got such a nasty injury. But look at this, 78 rated defender. What kit number is he going to get? What have we got available? Nothing in the low numbers. Let's just give him 35, 30, 28, 27, 21, 18, 16. Oh, I guess 16 works. We could go with that. That's not a problem. He's going to be a monster. He really is. Do you know what, guys? We did the right thing. Malang Sarr is 74 rated. Don't think he's really the better option. And Diallo is the same rating, but his wage would have been crazy. He's on 100,000 at PSG. So we have done the right thing. I think Zagadou. It's like Granit Xhaka. Zagadou will be a great addition to the squad until the end of this season. He will probably get quite a few games, especially in that second team. Now, can we make a move for Oliveira here yet? No, we can't. Oliveira, not Oliveira. I guess we'll have to make that move in the second... not the second half, in the next episode. I don't know. It's late, guys. I don't record this late normally. It's almost 1 in the morning, so I'm quite tired. But I don't have a chance to record later on this week, so I'm trying to get some done now. We'll make the move in tomorrow's episode. We'll try and get him into the squad, get him playing some games. I believe we've got Lazio up next, so that will be a big game at the start of the next episode. So have a fantastic evening. Don't forget, Arsenal play tonight. I'll be doing a match review later when we inevitably lose to Liverpool, and I'm sure that'll be an interesting one. And then I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of the Roma Career Mode.